What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Offroad Outlaws video. Today we are going to be ranking every barn find in Offroad Outlaws. Now this ranking is a little bit complicated because it's mostly just coming down to like the looks. So this is all my opinion. So don't get too mad if I rank something you like a little bit low. Trust me, I love all of the barn finds, but if I have to make a list, this is going to be it. So let's get ready to the ranking. Alright guys, in 14th place we have this barn find. Now the only problem with this is Offroad Outlaws already has like lots of trucks and SUVs like in the base game. And this barn find isn't too unique because it is kind of like an SUV, so just given that, it's not the most unique. And also the game already has like lots of Jeep looking variants out there. So that also just kind of takes down the uniqueness of this vehicle. So just given all that, that's kind of why this one landed in this place. Alright, now in 13th place we have this barn find. Now the problem with this one is it's not the best looking barn find. And usually when I see someone do like a build with this, it's like usually just making it look pretty goofy. So that kind of didn't really help its case. But otherwise it is a pretty fun vehicle to mess around with. So yeah, that's kind of why this one's here on the list. Alright, now in 12th place we have this barn find. Now I do like this one a lot, but just given that it's pretty much is a truck variant as well, doesn't really help. Like the Offroad Outlaws already has like lots of trucks, so that's kind of why this one's lower on the list. But otherwise it is a pretty fun barn find to mess around with, and yeah, that's kind of why it's here. Alright, now in 11th place we have this barn find. Now it just kind of came down to aesthetics with this one as well. Like there are barn finds higher up in the list that I just kind of like the looks of more, but this one just isn't as good looking to me in that case. But otherwise, it is a nice barn find nonetheless, so that's kind of why it's here on the list. Alright, now number 10, we have this barn find. Now, I'm not as much of a fan of this kind of like boxy kind of style, but again, it is still nice. But I just kind of like the other barn finds more. And you can like customize this one pretty cool. Like, it doesn't have as much customization as the other ones on the list, but nonetheless, it is a pretty cool car, so that's kind of why it's here. Alright, now in 9th place, we have this barn find. Now again, it's just kind of the looks. Like, I like the other kind of cars on the list more. And also, like, I don't think this one has as much customization as, like, some of the other ones on the list either. But otherwise, you can make some pretty cool builds with this one. But yeah, that's kind of why it landed here on the list. Alright, now in 8th place, we have this barn find. Now again, I do like the looks of this one a lot more. And there are just a lot of cars that are kind of in this style in Offroad Outlaws, like with the barn finds. So just given that, that's kind of why this one ended up being kind of lower. But nonetheless, it is a nice car, and I do like customizing this one a lot. So yeah, that's why this one ended up here on the list. Alright, now in 7th place, we have this barn find. Now, the only problem with this one is I don't really see too many people using this one in public lobbies. Like, they're usually using the other barn finds if they are using one. And I haven't seen like too many like insane builds. Like the closest I'd say would be like a Ghostbusters kind of build, I'd say. But yeah, otherwise that's kind of why this one's here on the list. Alright, now in 6th place we have this barn find. Now again, it's just kind of the issue of like there being lots of different cars in this style, like with the barn finds. So that's kind of why it's here, but otherwise it is a pretty cool car. You can make some pretty cool looking builds with it. But yeah, that's kind of why it's here on the list. Alright, now in 5th place we have this barn find. Now again, it is in that kind of style that I was talking about, but this one just has lots of different like customization, like with the body panels and stuff, so you can do lots of cool builds with this one. So just given that, that's kind of why it landed here on the list. Alright, now in 4th place we have this barn find. Now I like the style of this one a lot as well, and it has some pretty good customization. Like you can customize the grill of it, and I'm pretty sure you can make this one a convertible as well, which is like pretty nice. There's not too many cars that you can do that with. But yeah, just given all that, like it's pretty fun to drive around with, and yeah, that's why it's here on the list. Alright, in 3rd place we have this barn find. Now I like the looks of this one a lot. It doesn't have as much customization as the other one, but it just looks really nice as it is. Like it doesn't need too much customization. And you can make it look pretty nice with all the decals and stuff as well. So yeah, just given all that, that's kind of why it landed up here on the list. Alright, now in 2nd place we have this barn find. Now this one, you can also make it convertible, I'm pretty sure, which is pretty nice. And it has lots of customization options. Like you can customize the headlights on it, you can customize the taillights on it. like overall it just has lots of customization, but it just doesn't have as much like with the looks factor as number one, so that's kind of why it's in number two. But this one is one of my favorites. So yeah, just given all that, that's kind of why it landed in second place on the list. Alright, now in first place we have this barn find. Now this barn find doesn't have as much customization as the other ones on the list, but I have seen like pretty cool looking builds with this one. But what's mostly kind of bringing it up here on the list is because it's the only new barn find. Like with all the other barn finds are kind of older, but this one's like the only new one. So if you want a new car, this is the barn find you're gonna have to get. So yeah, just given all that, that's kind of why this one landed in first place on the list. Alright guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Let me know what car you would have put in first place on the list. And thank you guys for watching. Have a good day and see you next time.